Yeah, I think there's a lot of focus on me. Actually get really tired of it, but um, I wish really badly that they would all focus on their own relationships and work those relationships out without my name coming up.
Well, sorry about that, Robin, because your name is going to come up again. Christine's book, it ripped the band-aid off of one of the most darkest chapters in Sister Wives history. It was Truly's hospitalization. And this wasn't just a scary medical crisis, guys. It was the exact moment that Christine realized that she could never trust Robyn again. And honestly, who could blame her? So picture it. Christine is out of town. Her daughter is seriously ill. She calls Kody for help. He basically shrugs and says he's too busy at Robyn's house. By the time Christine gets home, Truly is on the verge of kidney failure. 11 days in the hospital later, Christine confides in Robyn that if Truly had died, she would have left Kody forever. And instead of holding that confidence with compassion, Robyn ran straight back to Kody like the teacher's pet, tattling at recess. Cody's response was not remorse, it was not accountability. He got mad at Christine for even bringing it up. That was the last time that Christine trusted Robyn with anything. So the audacity for her to keep saying, keep my name out of it, is basically blasphemous. This wasn't about just a sick child. This was about betrayal. It was about misplaced priorities. It's about a husband who emotionally checked out and the woman behind him that gaslit and completely bamboozled Christine. Okay. This was not just about a sick kid. This was about a sick marriage, a sick sister wife relationship, a sick loyalty test, and a husband who chose laundry at Robyn's house over his own daughter's life. We're going to get into it because the whole thing is a damn mess. Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome back. I think that this is important to explore. It was something that was in Christine's book. And when I heard it, it made a lot more sense, especially what we saw in that episode with Truly. Like I said, the link is in the description. If you have not gotten your free audiobook, get it. You have the opportunity to 30-day free trial for my listeners. Get it now. Hold on. Where is it? When you click the link, it'll take you to a page that looks like this. You will have a 30-day free trial. See that? $0. You can listen to Christine in her own words talk about this. So that's what we're going to discuss. She talked about it in her memoir, and I just think that it's important for us to go over. So I kind of set the scene before, but let me just start again, okay? And let's just start here. So basically, Christine, all of the OG, not just the OG, the wives are out of town. They're trying to do a bonding. They're getting the dresses ready for their Brown family commitment. Do you guys remember that when they did the recommitment ceremony with the whole family where Robyn cried and all of that? So they were shopping and Christine was in mom mode. She was also the dutiful wife and mother mode as well. And then comes the call. Aspen, her daughter, said that Truly was sick. Now, every parent knows that when you hear that your kid isn't just sick, but really sick, something inside you flips, right? It's fight or flight, it's panic. So Christine does the normal thing because she's states away. She calls her husband, this man, this one right here that you see on the screen. This man that's supposed to be the protector, who's supposed to be the provider, the guy with the 18 kids who at the time, even Janelle was like, yeah, I don't know if Kody can do this. It's like you're leaving your kid with, another child. You're wondering what's going on. What does Kody say? Remember, the patriarch. What does the patriarch say? Well, the girls are here. They can take care of it. I've got a lot of things to do at Robyn's house. Let that marinate. Your 3-year-old is spiraling into kidney failure. And this, if you want to call him a man, is prioritizing laundry at wife number 4's house. If it wasn't so, it's just, this is tragic. And this wasn't just neglect. This was a man. I don't even want to call him a man. This is a person showing you his real priorities. And Christine didn't just hear those words, she absorbed the message. She got it. She heard it. My child's health is not important to him. If it inconveniences his and Robyn's schedule, his and Robyn's nucleus, their family nucleus. That phone call was the turning point, because after that, Christine would never be able to undo that. She would know the truth forever, guys. So I want to just listen to this really quick, because even though Christine isn't talking specifically about this moment, it just drills home the point about Robyn's couple mentality. So listen to this. I think it's important because it feeds into just exactly what is going on before we dig even further. Okay, so listen to this.
Wife was secondary. First of all, I was a mom to all of these kids. I was a mom to 18 kids, and everything that I did involved all of the kids and the whole family. And so family parties, family get-togethers, when my friends came over, everything that I did was all about everybody. And I didn't understand, like, I remember one point when Robyn first came into the family, she started talking about, she goes, because you guys are a couple and blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what do you mean a couple? And she goes, well, you guys are all couples. And I said, no, we're not couples. And she goes, well, no, Kody and I, because she was saying that her and Kody were a couple and stuff. I'm like, there's no couples in our family. I don't know what you mean. And she goes, well, you and Kody are a couple. I'm like, no, we're not. We're not a couple. That's not what it is. We're a family. And so the whole couple mentality was something I didn't even begin to understand, didn't even grasp it, because it was so far out of my thinking, because it really was about making sure that everybody's needs were met. And the whole family had this amazing experience, and everything that I could do to make sure that everybody was happy and had fun.
You see that? So that couples mentality, right? We got to psychoanalyze that, because it's too much of an excuse. It's so pathetic that we can't ignore it. We just can't. It's that hill that Kody's trying to die on. No. And it's so interesting how all of that changed once Robyn came into the family. A child in medical crisis, okay? That's raw, that's unpredictable, that's terrifying. There's no speech that Kody can give. There's no spotlight to shine. There's no camera to mug at. It's just him. Christine, who's scared out of her mind, a sick toddler, and that environment exposed his inadequacies. Yes. Thank you, Jamie, I'm sorry. Like number 24. We have like no likes on this video. Can you like this video, please? I would so appreciate it. Thank you. Thanks for liking. I'm going to leave this up a little bit. So what does the narcissist do, guys? They want to retreat to a place where they feel like adored, where they feel in control. And for Kody, I don't know. I feel like folding socks, maybe that was his chore list that Robyn gave him, his honey-do list that he needed to complete to make mommy proud, I guess. I don't know. But this was the crack in the dam for Christine. Let's just go into this because this is interesting. Once again, his daughter is sick. And where is he? He's not with Christine. He's at Robyn's house. And Robyn goes and gets him. Give me a second. Let's pull that up.
Hey, Kody.
Yes, dang it.
Honey,
Yes.
did you see the text from Christine?
What's wrong?
Well, truly, she's taking her to the emergency room.
To the emergency?
That is the look, ladies and gentlemen, of a man who knows he done messed up. Right, Allison? Yep. Watch your child. Can we just leave that there for a second? Do you mind? Because that's the look right there of failure. It is. This was the crack, like I said, in the dam for Christine. Because she can endure a lot, right? In plural marriage. There's the loneliness, there's the unfairness. We'll come back to this in a second. We'll come back to it. But right now, I'm so glad that she exposed him in her book. There's loneliness, there's unfairness, there's favoritism. But when your child's life is on the line and your husband is choosing laundry over fatherhood, let's just go back to that. I feel like that's when the illusion collapses. Hold on. Let's go back. Here he is being a complete dunce. Let's go back.
Hey, Kody.
Yes, dang it.
Honey.
Did he just say dang it? Did he just say dang it?
Yes.
Did you see the text from Christine?
What's wrong?
Well, truly, she's taking her to the emergency room.
To the emergency?
There it is. I mean, that is everything. Oh no, Shiny, it better not be. It better not be. Shiny said that's the we can't afford emergency face. Could you I didn't even think about that. I could not even think about that. I can't imagine. If that is Shiny, that is despicable. And you're right, maybe that is the face. But here's the thing. Christine later said that if Truly had died, she would have left him. That was not hyperbole, guys. No. This was a mother realizing that she was the only parent that she and her children could truly rely on. And think about the weight of that realization. For years, Christine has been gaslit into believing that Kody's absence was just the nature of polygamy. That if he was with another wife, she should just swallow her feelings. But Truly's hospitalization, it ripped off the veil. It showed Christine that neglect wasn't circumstantial. It was intentional. It wasn't, and here's the thing that sucks the most. It wasn't that he couldn't be there. It's that he would not be there. It's not that he couldn't. It's that he wouldn't. And once Christine clearly saw that, she's not going to go back. Truly's hospital bed became, a big part of her exit plan, at least in her head, even if it took years to finally execute. Hold on. I want to go to this because I find this interesting. Oh, actually, let me just wait because I want to talk about Robyn the betrayer. Okay. So Christine does what most of us do in moments of crisis, right? She vents. She confides in Robyn. They had just come back from a girls' trip where supposedly they're supposed to be getting closer, right? So she's probably thinking, you know what? Maybe there's a sisterhood here. So she tells Robyn point blank. That's what she tells Robyn. Hey, if Truly had died, I would have left him because she didn't matter to him because he was more focused on doing laundry at your house than helping our daughter. That's number one, not gossip. It's not grief. Well, actually, it is. It's beyond grief. I think it's frustration and grief. And that trauma being processed out loud, Robyn should have given her that grace, right? And it's so funny because what does Robyn do? She doesn't hold it. She doesn't give Christine grace. She doesn't comfort Christine. She doesn't empathize with her and say, you know what, Christine? Yeah, I feel your pain. She runs straight to Kody with it, like a little messenger boy. And in that moment, Christine sees the game in full. Robyn is not her sister wife. Robyn does not have her back. She is not her confidant. She is not her friend. Robyn is Kody's gatekeeper. Robyn is Kody's PR shield, his human buffer against criticism. Valentine says, was he really doing laundry or was he bathing his stepchildren's daughter a lot? Oh no, or reading a bedtime story? No, he was really doing laundry. That's what Christine said. That's what Christine said in her book, that he was doing laundry. Yeah. So Christine knew that this was Robyn being conniving. And listen to this. This is so funny. Like Robyn, listen to her eat her own words here. And remember, with this scenario, when Robyn is blabbing and flapping her lips. Apply the same theory with what's happening with Robyn right now.
It was okay to sit there and get edgy with each other, but it wasn't okay to show love, support, care, a tender word. That wasn't allowed.
Yeah, it wasn't allowed. That's something that you didn't do. You didn't show care or support or empathy in this moment. Probably one of the hardest moments for Christine ever that she's ever had to endure. And you were a part of that. So why did Robyn betray Christine like that? I think it's simple. Survival. Robyn's entire existence in that family hinges on one thing: keeping Kody happy. I think she built her whole identity around being the obedient, loyal wife, which really she's not. Kody is the obedient, loyal servant of her, but she knows how to play it. She knows how to play the game. The wife who never rocks the boat. The boat doesn't have to be rocked because Kody does everything she says. There's going to be no disagreements, but whatever. She let him think that these are all his ideas, whatever. So when Christine said something that might destabilize Kody's throne, Robyn didn't see pain. As she's talking about, she's blabbing about no tenderness. That wasn't any tenderness, ma'am. You saw threats to your status. You saw threats to your security. Threats to that fragile little bubble that you live in where you are always right. Kody's always right. And he needs to protect you, right? He needs to be your pit bull.
Personally,
Yeah.
I feel like, as we have seen, they're trying to blame Robyn. Janelle has even been going, oh, Robyn, this broken dove that Kody has to protect. From all the ass, yes. I feel like they have all been absolute ass to her. And what's weird is they're ass me, and I just put up with it.
Well, that's interesting, sir. What about the other way around? What about, can it be reciprocal? If they're a-holes to you and they're a-holes to Robyn, what about when you guys are a-holes to them? Because it's probably most of the time. Right? You and your wife and your codependent relationship is toxic. You stop seeing people as individuals with needs and you start seeing them as extensions of your protection. Robyn betrayed Christine because loyalty to Kody came first, and empathy, the one that she's crying about just now, that came dead last. So yeah, once Christine realized that the sisterhood was over, that was it. So that betrayal wasn't just a breach of confidence. I think it was confirmation that Robyn would always choose Kody's ego over anyone else's reality. And here's the thing. There's Kody being the pit bull, of course, once again. The pit bull. But what's important to know is how Kody reacted when Robyn delivered the message. Did he feel shame? Did he think, wow, you know what? I really failed my daughter and my wife in this moment? No. According to Christine's book, he got angry. And he didn't just get angry at the situation. He got angry at Christine. He got angry for her daring to put words to her trauma, for daring to say out loud what was the absolute obvious. That Kody abandoned her children in their time of need. You turn someone else's pain into an attack on yourself. That is a classic narcissist textbook. Or playbook, sorry. Deflect, deny, demonize. I mean, Kody didn't even see Christine's words as grief. He saw them as an attack. He saw them as this a wife pointing out his failure, as betrayal. So stupid. The betrayal was with Christine. It was at Christine's feet, not Kody's. So instead of healing the wound, he deepened it. And we got to remember, like, Christine wasn't there for she was gone. Christine wasn't there. She was on a trip with the other wives. Truly was 3 years old in kidney failure. I mean, they didn't know it at the time. But even she was, I think, in the hospital, 11 days. 11 days. Kids know when they're not prioritized. They might not have the words. She might not comprehend everything, but they can feel it. You know? So Christine said in her book, she said that Truly's hospitalization was the last time that she ever confided in Robyn, and good. Good, because this is the true
Call the
Robyn
sacred
here.
cow. Moo. I don't know. Whatever. I don't care.
Yeah, she doesn't care. That's the real Robyn. And let's be real. That first domino that started Christine's journey towards freedom, I feel like it started there, because once you stop trusting someone, once you stop sharing your inner life and you start pulling away, slowly at first and then all at once, Christine started to see how wrong this was. She began noticing the patterns more clearly. And yeah, I know it took a while for her to walk away. It wasn't, it wasn't spontaneous. It was a long, simmering build, but I think it started near that hospital room, not only in many hospital rooms, the hospital room where she found out that Robyn was kissing Kody when she was giving birth. Like, a lot of things happened in hospital rooms. Can we just say that? But yeah, I think that Christine and that experience made her look at that family system without rose-colored glasses. Wasn't that her Twitter handle, rose-colored glasses, I think? Yeah. She saw betrayal. She saw favoritism, neglect. Husband that never truly showed up. So Robyn, I don't know. Kody has given her falsely, I think, this role of peacemaker. Like, where can someone please tell me when she's ever been a peacemaker? I would say she's a troublemaker. She's the one who always cries about the family falling apart, even though she's basically somehow a factor in any massive issue that the family has. Massive. Okay. When Christine was at her most vulnerable, Robyn didn't step up. Not just as a sister wife, not even as a decent human being, a fellow mom, a friend, nothing. She did not protect Christine. She didn't. She didn't hold her confidence. She protected Kody. It's always Kody. And that's the pattern over and over and over and over again. And that's why it's so funny. Remember when Robyn was like, can we work on our relationship? Can we just try? It's during that knife in the kidneys. Do you want to work on something with us? No, B, absolutely not. Why would I? Because you can't have trust when one wife is serving as a narcissist enabler and PR person instead of being a true, just decent person. Yeah. Christine stopped trusting Robyn because Robyn proved herself untrustworthy. Moo
Call the sacred
here
cow.
is untrustworthy. So there's no amount of tears or excuses that's going to undo that betrayal. And what's very interesting, by the way, hold on, what are you guys saying? What are you guys saying? Let me let me see. Darlene is in facts. Maggie is saying it's liberating when you realize certain people don't deserve your trust. Agreed. Okay. So what's very interesting is this explains so much. Christine releasing this in her book, which, by the way, definitely click on the link, get the audiobook. I'm telling you, there's so many gems in this book. It explains why she doesn't trust Robyn. It explains why she's thriving now, because she finally chose herself and her kids over Kody's endless cycle of neglect, his endless cycle of excuses. And this whole medical crisis was truly, it was a revelation. It was a moment where his mask really slipped off for her and the truth came out. And the truth was ugly and it was nasty and it was disgusting. Kody was not the father or husband that he pretended to be. The real Kody showed up in this moment. Let's just play this again because it's so.
See the text from Christine?
What's wrong?
Well, truly, she's taking her to the emergency room.
To the emergency?
You done messed up, Kody. You done messed up. This man right here that behind closed doors when the cameras aren't filming is yelling at his wife, getting mad at his wife for being mad at him with the neglect. That's insane. Have you ever dealt with that, by the way? Because that's happened to me where you get angry with someone, but then they're mad at you that you're angry. Like, it's like, where does the cycle begin? No, you need to take it and you need to understand why I'm mad at you. You can't then be mad because I'm mad. That's not how it works. That's basically what happened here. So thank goodness Christine left this joke of a man. This is disgusting. And there's a little bit more. Let me know, because I feel like we should dive into this a little bit deeper. We went through Robyn's part in this, but there's even more when it comes to Kody, because that is his blood. That is his daughter by blood. That is his daughter. He had a big responsibility, and there's more, especially when you revisit that scene, especially knowing what Christine told us now. We might have to do one just exposing Kody, but I wanted this one to focus just on Robyn. But yeah, I think this is literally happened today. Certain people only think about themselves. Maggie, you know what I'm talking about? I think you're talking about what I said, right? Yeah, I mean, I think that's what you're talking about. It's like the stupid circle. That's not how it works. You can't get mad that someone else is mad at you. No, you need to take it and you need to empathize and you need to sit in that. Like, it doesn't even make any sense. It doesn't. So yeah, there is still a lot gaslighting, right? So yeah, let me know what you think about this. And there's actually more, because when I revisited the scene, there's so much that I'm pissed about with Kody, but based on what Christine is telling us from behind the scenes, it makes so much more sense. So I think we're going to have to expose that too. But first, there's a couple more things I have to go over, because I'm telling you, like, news comes out every day. Like, there's more nuggets, more behind the scenes. It's crazy. And the season hasn't even started. So we'll get caught up slowly but surely. Let me know what you think about this. You know what we do here. I usually play something that is relevant, and I got something. I do have something. We have a little ditty that is relevant for what we talked about today. But thank you guys so much for coming. I want to know what you have to say. There is going to be like a part 2. So let me know in the comment section your comments about this, things that I didn't touch on, things that we should discuss. Because next, even though we focused on Robyn with this whole Truly thing, we need to focus on Kody as well. So that is coming. Make sure you're subscribed. Make sure you like the video. If you haven't gotten your free audiobook with Christine, the 30-day free trial, click on the link. It's for my viewers. It's totally free, a 30-day trial. Listen, it's in Christine's own words, which is just, it can't get any better than that. I'm sorry, but it can't. It can't. So go ahead and check that out. And what I have for you guys is a video that is relevant. If you guys haven't heard it, you will hear it now. It is handstands for Robyn. And you guys, thank you so much for coming. Thank you to all my mods, all my members, all my subscribers, all my replay watchers, all my silent watchers, my live chatters. You guys are amazing. I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. Cody's got a 6-pack, ooh, he's feeling fine. Golden curls flopping like it's 2009. Flexing in the mirror, thinks he's heaven sent. OG kids ask where the child support went. He ain't got time for birthdays, chores, or grace. But you better do a backflip just to see Robyn's face. He's doing handstands for Robyn, flipping for her praise. Lost all his wives, but hey, he's still got biceps and a raise. She pulls the strings, he jumps and sings like a beefcake marionette. Handstands for Robyn, it's a soulmate set. Robyn, oh, Robyn's got a purple velvet throne. And Cody's busy deadlifting her victimtality tone. Loyalty in his designer tee, while Robyn says, Kody save me. Remember when he led a family and we don't either. Now he's Robyn's glamorized golden retriever, fetching compliments, doing tricks, ignoring birthdays. Classic Kody mix. Final, he's doing handstands for Robyn. Love's true acrobat. Might have lost his kids, but hey, look at those traps. Flexing through feelings, dodging the truth. Building castles in denial instead of a roof. Kody Brown, America's shirtless doof. The abs, the delusion, the dance, and the man who mistook control for romance. Still upside down in love's gym class hell. While Robyn keeps online shopping from her drama-filled shell. Ooh, yeah. Handstands for Robyn, love's true acrobat. Might have lost his kids, but hey, look at those traps. Flexing through feelings, dodging the truth. Building castles in denial instead of a roof. Kody Brown, America's shirtless doof. The abs, the delusion, the dance, and the man who mistook control for romance. Still upside down in love's gym class hell, while Robyn keeps online shopping from her drama-filled shell.